You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
He's shameless. It all came from actually being in Paris.
So be it, so be it. So be it, so
He came through carrying the, the Utopia briefcase.
Right. Yep.
Doing his whole spiel.
Mm-hmm.
He comes, he interrupts the session. The next day, the meltdown verse or whatever comes on.
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss.
Drake on Travis Scott talking about melting Pharrell's jewelry.
Yeah, and all of that. Yeah. That was a corny, like, you shouldn't have been here anyway. Him specifically, too. I don't take it as personal as I should. It's Travis. He's harmless. I'm not into his whole makeup. I took it there.
Her Utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat.
And then to to come back in our fold.
To make a point of...
Yeah, to invade the fold and then, do all that he did. It was like, man, that was corny. He's shameless. He does it. You've seen him do it to everybody. I've definitely had to put my hand on your shoulder before. You died in front of me. You cried in front of me.
Cried in front of me. You died in front of me.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
I had to help you. People take that type of shit for granted. I don't take that for granted. So be it.
You cried in front of me. You died in front of me. Calabasas took your pride in front of me. Her Utopia moved right up the street. Her lip gloss is popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it. But I got the video, I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
Hell no. I know this nigga didn't. Hell no, this mother did not cry on video. On video. I know this nigga didn't cry on video for losing Kylie Jenner.
What up, my people? You tuned into the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. Pusha T. Pusha T at his finest. They dropped the Clipse. They dropping the album. They dropped a song from the album called So Be It. And in that song, he had some bars for Travis Scott. Straight dissing. Destroyed Travis Scott on this. And look, I don't expect Travis Scott, he's not a battle rapper we don't know Travis Scott for his bars. He's more of a rock rapper, right? So I really don't expect him to respond. But Pusha T claims he has the video of Travis Scott crying over losing his girl, his baby mom, Kylie Jenner. Now look, how he got a video of this is wild. I don't know. For one, you going over who you think equals, and you confessing, you over here heartbroken, depressed, lovesick, and you end up crying, and somebody records it. Look, you were supposed to my man, I'm talking to my men out there. It's alright to be hurt, right? It's alright to be hurt when you lose your girl. But to cry in front of another grown man, and on top of that, it be on video, you wasn't supposed to let that video, you was supposed to get off on whoever was recording. You was supposed to fight them. You was supposed to delete that video ASAP. You wasn't supposed to let that video even get saved at all. Because look, men, it's alright to be hurt. It's alright to be depressed over losing your girl. We all go through it. But to cry, no, keep that to just you in the dark in your room, maybe late at night when you about to go to sleep. Keep that to yourself. Don't be out here crying in front of other grown men about losing a chick. Like, this wasn't the loss of a loved one. There was no death in the family. Like, he wasn't crying over nothing. He was crying over losing his chick. And look, yes, it hurts. It hurts. But to cry over, like, I can't believe there's a video of this. And he said he should have TMZ. He should have let it go. He said he still got it. He could still release it for real. If it escalates that far, I'm pretty sure Pusha T. Yo, how does Pusha T? We gotta talk about this. How does Pusha T always get dirt and something crazy on the dudes that he's beefing with? He's dissing. He did it with he dropped the bombshell of a lifetime on the biggest at the time and still today, the biggest artist in hip hop. He dropped a bombshell that this man had a child that the world never knew about. He like, how does he get this knowledge? He always at the right time. He just exactly when he's beefing, he finds some earth-shattering news and dirt on people. Not even dirt, just news, because that ain't that a person having a kid is not dirt, right? But it was a big secret to where like the world was like, hold on, why is you keeping your son a secret? And in the world of, we know even Michael Jackson, the famous, way more famous than Drake, right? He even announced that he had a kid. Now, what he did to protect his children is really, because like, how can you really can't hide it like that, because you're gonna be out with your son. You know what I mean? So to say that you don't have a son at all is crazy. But Michael Jackson went and did it the right. Said, yeah, I got a kid, but he covered their faces up and didn't let the world see their face and what they look like, because there is sick people out here that will try to do something to celebrities' kids just because they hate that celebrity or because they obsessed with that celebrity. So yeah, that's smart to not show your kid's face or not have their identity known in the public, because you never know what somebody's capable of. But to straight up just not say you got a kid at all is wild. And Pusha T dropped that. Pusha T is, for one, he brought down Drake. He gave Drake his first L before Kendrick. He gave the blueprint on how to beat Drake. He destroyed, I ain't gonna say he destroyed Drake, but with that bombshell, he destroyed Drake. That diss to Drake, that was good. I like that diss. That's a good diss, and it was better than Duppy, or was that Pusha T song? Drake had another diss too that was really it was good. It was a good diss. Like, they was almost kind of equal, but because of the bombshell, Pusha T won that. He gave Drake his first L. Where he made Drake give up. Drake literally gave up rapping because he told the world that he had a kid. He made Drake give up, and really, Drake is that kid that once he starts losing, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home, right? Because he did it with Pusha T. Just was like, nope, I ain't doing this. Yeah, you beat me. Blah blah blah. I ain't even gonna respond. And then he almost did it with Kendrick. That last diss that he put out to Kendrick, I forget the name of it, but he was pretty much, in the whole song, he was pretty much just giving up. Like, what he was saying and how he was saying it, it felt like he was just giving up. Oh, might as well not even rap no more, blah, 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 whatever. Like, this is what Drake does, right? But Pusha T, out of nowhere, this is Travis Scott. And look, everything, I like what I was hearing from Pusha. I don't like the whole, because they say that Pusha T was not the big drug kingpin that he say he is. His brother was, but he wasn't. So I don't like that. But everything else I hear about Pusha T, like his morals, his principles, what he stands on, I rock with it. And he's saying like Travis Scott he don't stand for nothing. He don't stand for nothing. He don't pick a side. He tries to stay neutral, but really he don't, because when before Kendrick dropped the diss, y'all seen the clip of Travis Scott on stage telling Future or Metro Boomin, drop the Drake diss, drop the Drake diss, drop it, right? But you got Drake on your album dissing Pusha T and Pharrell. This is why, and this is the reason why Pusha T dissed Travis Scott, because Travis Scott met up with Pusha T and the Clipse and Pharrell, played him his whole album without Drake's meltdown verse that was dissing them. He played them everything but that. Got vocals from Pharrell. Got songs produced by Pharrell, right? Just big up in them, all this, right? And they didn't ask to be. He asked them to be on his album. Then he turns around and gets Drake on that meltdown record and is dissing the Clipse and Pharrell, like just some sleazy slime ball-ish, right? And then with the whole Kanye stuff, he was real close with Kanye in Good Music. He was under Good Music. Him and Kanye, Travis and Kanye have a kid with the same sisters that are related, right? He was rocking with Kanye. Then he on Drake's side and rooting for Drake and got Drake on his album. And he just wish he don't pick a side. He be trying to play with everybody. And we all know if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And Travis Scott is really that type of dude. He said he's really shameless. And everything I hear about Travis Scott is some cornball shit for real. Like, I don't rock with him. I never really rock with his music for real. It's not really my style. He got a few songs I like, but it's not really my style. But Pusha T at damn near 60 years old. What is man, like 56? Damn near 60, dropping diss records and really killing it. Like, I like the song. The song is raw. That beat is hard as hell. He just came with some fire. He came with some heat, some fuego. You cried in front of me. You died in front of me. Calabasas took your B and you cried in front of me. That right there was just an epic bars right there. We'll see if Travis Scott responds. I doubt he will, but we'll see if he does. I'm gonna hit y'all up. We gonna cover it. 7 Day. Shout out, we got memberships now, $199 a month. Shout out to the 3 members, Angela Reddick, John Paul, and my son Demetrius. I love you. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
You're now listening to the